want to talk to you about what's happened with the Republican Party. There is no Republican Party. There's a Trump Party. The Republican Party is kind of taking a nap somewhere.
That is the former Republican Speaker of the House, John Boehner, next to a Bloody Mary, addressing a crowd at a policy conference in Michigan, offering that blunt assessment of the Republican Party, suggesting it's in the middle of a nap right now. So let's discuss with a couple of long-time Republicans, CNN political commentators Scott Jennings and Ana Navarro. What I really want to talk about is the Bloody Mary, and we can all agree that John Boehner is living his best life right now. But Ana, this concept, as he puts it, that there is no Republican Party, it's a Trump party, Republicans are taking a nap.
I don't know if they're taking a nap or they're in a self-induced coma or they're just playing stupid. But look, I think there's a point to what John Boehner's saying. I think a lot of us right now feel that the traditional Republican Party, the values that we grew up with, what we thought the Republican Party embraced in every aspect, from family values to foreign policy to trade policy, tariffs, I mean, every type of aspect, we have seen a hostile takeover by Trump, who wasn't even a Republican. He was a Democrat, he was an independent, and now he's, pretending to be a Republican. And, there's also this thing, this bloodletting that goes on in the Republican Party right now, or the Trump Party, or whatever you want to call it, which is you're either with Trump or you're not deemed to be a Republican. Get out of our party, because if you're not with Trump, who wasn't a Republican until yesterday, you're not fit to call yourself a Republican.
I want to talk about that in just a second, but Scott, it's interesting because you say, Anna's saying that real Republicans are being ostracized. Trump doesn't represent real Republicans, but you say, all the Lincoln dinners you've gone to the last 15 years, that Trump is actually tapping into something that was very much a part of them.
Oh, no question. I mean, if you've been to a Republican event over the last 2 decades, you've heard a lot of things. You've heard, I want somebody to take down the Clinton machine. I want somebody to take on the media. You heard a lot of sentiments on immigration that sound a heck of a lot like Trump's platform and views on that. And you also heard, hey, why don't we have the same kind of celebrities that the Democrats do? Well, add all this up, and what does it sound like? It sounds like the Trump candidacy and the Trump presidency. So I don't think he created these conditions. I think he took advantage of them. And regarding policy agenda, tax cuts, deregulation, a strong funded military, judges, these have been core principles of the Republican Party for a long time. There has been an anti-free trade sentiment in the minority viewpoint of the Republican Party for quite some time. It happens now to be the view of the standard bearer. That is a departure, but most of the rest of the policy agenda looks like standard Republican stuff.
How about the family value stuff? I mean, how do you feel about about cheating on his wife with a Playboy bunny and cheating on the Playboy bunny with a porn actress and paying them all off as hush money, and the Republican Party, which used to be against adulterer precedents, remaining silent in the midst of it?
Yeah, I don't personally agree with that kind of behavior, but I would say as a policy matter, he has been a very pro-life president. And it appears to me that what Republicans are doing are setting aside personal views in favor of policy wins. And you can argue about whether that's good or bad.
But have they changed? I mean, has the party changed? What Anna's suggesting is that the party used to care about this, people in the party used to care about this, and now they're willingly turning a blind eye to it.
You know what I think a lot of people in the party decided was that the standard bearers of the party weren't fighting hard enough for what we believe in. And you can agree or disagree with that, but they thought that McCain, they thought that Romney, they thought that a lot of the so-called establishment leaders of the party simply they didn't have the fortitude to take it to the people that were keeping down their views, and they're willing to sacrifice on the